Good morning, Steve for you in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, markets are lower overnight, and a lot of people are trying to find out the one or two fundamentals that makes the market trade lower. I think yesterday there was one weather consultant that came out and said that the ridge may not lock itself in permanently during the month of June. Now, this morning, the European model shows the ridge pretty intense June 17th, 18th, and 19th with 100-degree temperatures from South Dakota all the way down into Texas. And so it's actually gotten warmer. Now, again, as long as the jet stream continues to be very strong, that ridge might break down after June 19th. But our weather guy still feels there's a chance that once this jet stream slows, maybe in July and August, we'll see more drier and warmer weather. The other headline was that Russia came out and said they will restrict grain exports until sanctions are removed. That should be bullish to the market. And then after all this discussion, there is no corridor for Ukraine exports. So the market is trying to scratch its head why we are lower. It is a strong seasonal that June sometimes is the top in the grain markets, assuming normal weather. And there are a group out there that are trying to liquidate long positions in front of tomorrow's USDA report and also on that strong seasonal. So I think the market needs to see this actual dryness and the impact that it has on crop ratings before it generates a higher trade and gets some of these weak longs back into the marketplace. So we have export sales today. It should be light. Again, the market's expecting long term that bean exports and corn exports will be higher than what the USDA is currently using, which means a lower carryout. We also are be watching pretty closely down the road U.S. acres. Do corn and beans decline because of the late plantings, and that puts more pressure on the yield. We also note that France got some rains, but the rest of Europe's dry. Argentina's dry. Parts of Ukraine and Russia are dry, and the North China plains are also dry. And then Canada is too wet. And if we do have this ridge, the rains will go over the top and give more rain that's not needed in Canada and North Dakota. So again, we're scratching our heads as to why the markets are down. We'll have to blame it on the fact that this ridge may not become permanent, and also have seasonals that June tends to make the high in the grain markets. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. And remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.